we go. It's cold. This week we're in Poznan, Poland.
Poznan, the ancient capital of Poland, sits near the western border with Germany, less than 3 hours' drive from Berlin. It was part of Germany for more than a century until it returned to the newly recreated Poland in 1918. Today, it's a city packed with the unexpected. From quirky bars and restaurants hidden behind medieval facades to a spirited old town with its grand market square and famous mechanical fighting goats. They say to understand this city is to understand the entire country, because for Poles, Poznan is where Poland was born. Few realise that the Poles played a crucial role in cracking the Enigma codes during the Second World War. And now a new museum here pays tribute to the young Poznan mathematicians who helped turn the tide of that conflict. Present-day Poznan is full of intriguing discoveries too. One of them is Dark, a high-end restaurant where you're served a deliciously different dining menu in pitch-black surrounds. They don't tell you what you're eating until afterwards, which is not necessarily a bad thing, when the dishes include roasted crickets, pig's brains, and deer penis. Cathedral Island in the middle of Poznan is the 1,000-year-old birthplace of the Polish nation. Today, it's a quiet, peaceful corner of the modern city, full of cobbled lanes, historic houses, and brightly coloured street art. The local football team, Lech Poznan, is historically the best in the land, the Barcelona or Paris Saint-Germain of Poland. Their gigantic stadium towers over the city, and you can do a lot more here than just watch a match. Namely, take on the 150-foot stadium swing.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Whoa!
I guess this is a place that's used to adrenaline, and there's plenty of it coursing through my body right now. That's an insane experience. It's not like anything else I've ever done. It's not like a bungee. It's not like a skydive. It's something completely different. I've travelled just half an hour from central Poznan, but I've also travelled back 1,000 years to the stronghold. It's time to get medieval.
Poland is extremely proud of its history, which stretches over a millennium of twists and turns, kings and castles. And at the stronghold, you can get fully hands-on with its feudal past.
Hey Jonathan, we've been waiting for you.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
There will be no soft play today. Let's go.
Yeah, that sounds ominous.
Yeah. Working like this in the line. Aim. Release. A little bit.
Just missed it.
Almost. Almost.
Bartosz and his band of merry men swiftly sharpen my skills on a smorgasbord of Teutonic weaponry.
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty soon they have me in a natty red tunic and a suit of armour, working up a major medieval sweat.
It's quite hot in here, isn't it?
Bloody hell.
Woo. Two-handed axe.
Bollocks.
Okay.
And then we'll make a break, because he will be tired very, very fast.
I'm already tired. So I've done all the training, I've learned how to use the weapons, and now someone has deemed me fit for a proper fight.
This was the moment of truth, a moment that would echo in eternity, or at least as far as the parking lot. The rules of battle here are simple. It's a bit like paintball with swords. You're considered dead if you receive a blow to your helmet, which you defend with your own blunted blade and wooden shield. The basic idea is to fight your way across the bridge without getting hit. And somehow, maybe because I didn't grasp all the rules, I was one of the two left standing, victorious at the end.
And now, we feast.
The rigours of battle are all worth it when I see the magnificent middle-aged feast laid out for us in the early evening sun, and realise there's plenty to be thankful for.
And thank you to all of you for not actually killing me. I'm glad that I am here to enjoy the feast with you like warriors.
Sława! Yeah.
Good home cooking is at the basis of Polish cuisine, and there's one ingredient at the heart of it
the potato. It's so important here in Poznan that there's even a whole museum dedicated to it. Well, thanks for kicking me out.
Yeah, you look great. You could be Polish.
Thank you. So how many potatoes do you eat a day?
30?
Yeah. Martin, an actor, stuntman and historical reenactor, as well as a potato devotee, founded the museum a couple of years ago as a light-hearted take on the history of the humble spud. Not only will he guide you through its roots, but also through traditional local recipes, all while wearing historic costumes from Poznan's past.
Refreshing.
When most people think of croissants, they think of France, but Poznan has its own historic version of the pastry. The sweet, gooey, poppy seed-filled St. Martin's croissant, which is so unique that the recipe is legally protected by the European Union. Woo! At the Croissant Museum on the Old Market Square, you can have a go at baking some yourself.
They're going to need some kind of topping.
Yes, so icing and peanuts.
Poznan is full of surprises, like the night social market on the south side of downtown. Poznan Night Social Market is currently the hottest ticket in town. Centred on an old railway depot still filled with abandoned trains, it's part food truck extravaganza, part Central European industrial super club. The Fiat Maluch, which translates as little one or toddler, is an absolutely iconic Polish car.
All right.
And now you can tour Poznan's
Here we
old
go.
town while driving
Good luck,
one
everybody.
yourself.
Ah!
Needless to say, it's harder than it looks.
Here we go. Woo!
That's fantastic. I wonder what I can drive next. Poznan is famous for a number of unexpected things. Croissants, mechanical goats, and one of the best go-karting tracks in Europe. The E1 go-kart track in Poznan is one of the most technically impressive you'll ever see. An absolutely colossal two-story indoor-outdoor raceway where you can earn your stripes whenever you feel the need for speed. Just be warned, the locals take their driving very seriously. Then again, there are others who take it to an entirely different level.
There we go, indeed. Buckle up.
So how long have you had this?
Woo! Hello. She purrs, doesn't she? She really does purr. When people think of Poland, they always think of Warsaw, they think of Krakow, they think of Katowice, but Poznan for me is the hidden gem.
Right.
It's incredible. People are very friendly.
Yeah.
Food is amazing. I kid you not. Poznan is a very safe city.
On the west side of Poznan, you'll find one of the most intriguing attractions in town, the Armoured Weapon Museum, which has a host of vehicles from more than a century, and 75% of them are still drivable. I'm quickly getting the impression that Poznan is a paradise for petrol heads of all shapes and sizes, and for better or worse, the museum will even let you drive some of their armoured beasts around their back garden, if you ask them nicely enough. Skycamp on the outskirts of Poznan is one of the country's leading skydive operators. And the jump itself is the perfect way to end an immensely enjoyable week out here in one of Europe's most underrated cities. It's a mystery to me why Poznan continues to fly under the radar when there's so much to do and see here in a city that's as drenched in thrills as it is in history.
Full of adrenaline, like, ah!
That was an absolutely fantastic experience. Just falling out over the city, coming down through the clouds, and as you swoop down on the parachute, seeing the city laid out beneath you. It's kind of a great way of tying the whole week together because you remember the experiences, the football stadium, Cathedral Island, all the places that I've been to and seen. This is the perfect way to end the week on a massive high. I loved it.